So Kirsten Dunst is in the news today, and I know what you're all thinking. Charlie's Angels sequel. Unfortunately, no, this had more to do with a magazine interview that Dunst was taking part in, and apparently she said a few things that really pissed off a group of feminists. So I wanted to really dig into this issue, really wanted to take a look at some of the things that she said, and I mean, how offensive could they be? I mean, let's find out here. I got the quotes right here. I feel like the feminine has been a little undervalued, she said, according to Us Weekly. We all have to get our own jobs and make our own money, but staying at home, nurturing, being the mother, cooking, it's a valuable thing my mom created. Now, I do need to stop here for a couple of reasons. It seems that this is rather personal to Dunst and her upbringing and kind of, is what her mom did for her as a child. Maybe it's simplified here, certainly, but, a mom doesn't have to just be the typical, stereotypical role. I can't even fathom why this would be offensive so far, but I'm sure her mom did a lot for her, and obviously it worked to an extent because Dunst is a successful actress, and she has an album as well, too. I don't really want to listen to it, but she's a singer, and she's probably been doing fine for herself lately. Let's go on. The other reason why I did want to stop as well is that it seems like this quote is the one that's on the internet, but it seems like it's taken slightly out of context. Maybe they could have asked her, what has your mother been doing for you? What did she do when you were growing up? What made you feel important? This and that, and it could have been an offshoot on how Dunst actually felt about her mother. So, again, let's keep going. Dunst added that sometimes you need your knight in shining armor. Again, not really a big issue. I can't see why that would be offensive. She's a woman. She's a heterosexual woman. She's attracted to men who can take care of her. In fact, everybody likes to be taken care of to an extent. I like it when people buy me lunch. I mean, does that make me a user of people or somebody to be loathed? And, maybe she does need somebody to take care of her from time to time. And again, that's such a small quote. Let's keep going. I'm sorry, Dunst continued. You need a man to be a man and a woman to be a woman. That's why relationships work. And the rebuttal, as long as I've got it here, Kirsten Dunst is not paid to write gender theory, so it shouldn't surprise anyone that she's kind of dumb about it. Erin Gloria Ryan at Jezebel wrote. Jezebel sounds like a great, fair, and very unbiased blog or wherever it's from. I'm sorry, they named it Jezebel. Sorry, let's keep going here. So, why are feminists mad about this? Again, it seems like a rather personal thing to Dunst, and she was just explaining what worked for her and what she saw. And to an extent, shouldn't we be supporting feminine role models just as equally as the ones who are go-getters and the ones that say, oh, I'm a woman, but I can do a man's job? Isn't this kind of counterproductive to the whole feminist movement? I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. I probably am. I'm a white, heterosexual male. But when the feminist movement initially got started, it wasn't fighting for suffrage, for women to have the ability to vote. And moving forward, it was able to get women jobs that they could do. There was no distinction. And to an extent, in society, we have that now. Women have absolutely the same opportunity, albeit there is a lot of sexism that still exists. I try to handle this with kid gloves as best I can. But women have any opportunity that they want. Why are the feminists upset when there's a woman trying to say to young girls that, you shouldn't need to feel pressured to do these huge tasks? Maybe it is unsurmountable for some of these girls. Maybe they are suited for more of the typical, hate to use that word as well, motherly role. This sort of thinking is totally the opposite of what we should be expressing to children, but that's kind of why I wanted to make this video. It seems that the feminist movement, as it is today and as it appears online, has turned into a bit of a joke and really very harmful to so many girls that, putting some of them in the pressured scenario that they need to do better than men. They need to, really achieve. And if they can't do that, that's okay. They have vaginas. They have the power deep within them. They'll be able to overcome. When really, the individual, the girl themselves, might just want to be a mom. A friend of mine did recently talk to me, and she had been going to med school for such a long time. I think she's actually about to graduate. I don't know what her, background is right now, or what her goals are in life, but she told me that one of the most important things to her is becoming a mom, to have kids and raise them. And it seems like that's all that Dunst wanted to touch on. Again, the quotes seem pulled out of context to a point that they can fit whatever agenda someone wants to say. If they want to make Dunst look dumb, uneducated about gender roles and all of this stuff, bravo, you've mined her quotes. Or maybe that's all it is in the magazine. But the questions that were asked and the answers that she gave just really did seem more personal to me, and getting outraged at this is idiotic. My friend Ashley, who told me about wanting to become a mom, it really struck a chord with me, because I knew that she was going to school, she wanted to become a heart surgeon, she really wanted to pursue a lot of these goals, and I think that's fantastic. But who's to say that you can't be the typical mom as well, and maybe, not so much pressure all the time? Women have the opportunity to do anything they like, and the feminists in this movement have the opportunity to completely destroy their own movement from within. I mean, we'll see what happens, but as long as they know that they did it, then they can't blame Dunst anymore, can they?